What do we want to talk about today? Excellent. Well, hello. Welcome to my first YouTube video, I guess. My name's Bree. I am a silversmith, and that's kind of what this whole page is going to be about. I've been doing it for 5 years now. I studied at YouTube University. There was one video specifically that I watched over and over and over again. And I know that YouTube has kind of changed a lot, and there's obviously been a lot more content that's been created since I watched that first video 5 years ago. But because of that, I basically want to create my own channel that has better and more in depth tutorials and just things you should know, things that you can learn from me, mistakes that I made, whatever, along the way, to help you start your journey. Or if you just want to follow along because it's fun to watch, then that's fine too. Ooh, this is Murphy. He's a good boy. You'll probably be seeing him in some videos. So, in this first video, I think I want to talk briefly about why I started silversmithing because it was very random and then it all kind of like happened very quickly. Once I decided I was interested, everything kind of just took off. So, 5 years ago, it was 2019, I think. My birthday's in September, and I told my now husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, that all I wanted for my birthday was like a cute new turquoise ring. And we had a trip planned to Mexico for my birthday, and I was like, I'll just find one from a street vendor out there. Easy. And we went, and I didn't find anything. Everything just looked so mass produced or fake or cheap. And I didn't really see anything that I liked. There were some like styles and things that I thought were cute, but nothing that looked like it was going to last. And so I started like really looking at the rings, and I had that like, how hard could it be moment where I was like, it really just looks like it's a few pieces of metal put together and then a stone. How hard could it be? So we got back home after that trip, and I watched a few YouTube videos, did a little bit of research, and back to that one YouTube video that I watched, I was like, this looks pretty doable. I think I can do this. So I made a list of all of the tools that I would need, all of the stones, the metal, where to get everything from. I created an Amazon like wish list of all of the tools because I was just looking for like cheaper options, which I actually still use a lot of them today, so they work. And then Christmas rolled around. So again, my birthday's in September, Christmas is in December, so a few months later. And my boyfriend brought out this box and was like, here are all of your tools. You've been talking about it for months. You had this list prepared on Amazon, and I just bought them all. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess we're doing this. So it was up to me to buy all the stones and the metal, which I did. And then, as we all know, there was a shift in the world in March of 2020, but I had started kind of playing around with everything in February. So I basically had all of COVID at home to just practice, and I did. And pretty soon after, I realized, oh, I actually really like this. And I started posting some pictures on my Instagram. Some people reached out and was like, if you're going to be selling these, I want one. So I started making more, which then led me to create an Instagram account in like April or May. And I had my first clients like right away. And all of the rings that I made looking back were difficult. The stones were so tiny. I don't know how I was doing that. Now I look at those tiny stones and I'm like, that's going to be a pain. And I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that was my story. That was how I started. And now I'm excited to be on YouTube and share everything that I've learned in the past 5 years, So a little bit of that is going to include where I get my supplies, and that is like stones, metals, all of that stuff. And then I actually do have, okay, I do have an Amazon link, two different Amazon links, I think, um, for if you are interested in starting. The first one is a beginner link, all of the things that you will just need to start silversmithing. And then the second link is for, when you're kind of comfortable with it and things that you would maybe want to buy to like up your game. But they're definitely things that you don't need right off the bat. So I do have those two links. I'll just share them down below. And yeah, very excited to be here with all of you guys. And I guess stay tuned for more. Bye.